Happy Monday! Random Fact Monday time. I just finished my paper at, I don't even know what time it is, 11 p.m. on Sunday night, and I am celebrating. Cheers. Cheers to the weekend.
So since Wemi's going to be comatose for most of this this episode, I'll take it from here. And hopefully some of you got up to some fun stuff on the weekend, maybe caught a movie. If you did, you very likely saw Jurassic Park. And that's because $204 million worth of people saw it in the US and Canada, and over 500 million around the world, which is crazy. And so number one movie, opening movie in the world, and number two in the world ever. So that's crazy. So because of that, Random Fact Monday going to be about...
What was number one?
I assumed
Jaws?
like Avatar.
Or Titanic?
No, my goodness, no. Oh. I assumed it was like Avatar or something. I know Avatar is like the longest. Okay, well you check into that. I'm gonna tell.
So what's the number one grossing movie in the world? Is that what it is?
No.
What is it?
Opening weekend.
Opening weekend.
Yeah, in North America.
No, you said it was number 2 in the world.
No. It was number one in the world. Number 2 in North America for the first weekend of all movies ever.
Okay.
Anyway, so Random Fact Monday about dinosaurs because that's cool, and Wemi doesn't like them because she's a big dork.
I really don't. So I'm not interested in this at all.
And feel free to explain what do you have against dinosaurs?
I don't have anything against them. I'm just not interested.
Okay, well I'm not interested in hair. You still make me sit through all that.
That's why I'm sitting here.
Mm-hmm. With a smile on my face. That's better. Alright, so the average dinosaur was no bigger than a station wagon, and the smallest dinosaur was no bigger than a robin. And the largest was 3 school buses long. Now this is actually kind of funny. There's some sizing ones that I don't understand, because there's another one that's the longest dinosaur was bigger than a blue whale. And so, you know, blue whales are huge. Mm-hmm. And
I feel like we said that on another one.
Sure. Or any other animal known. So that was 125 feet long. And then the longest Chinese dinosaur, apparently there's differences between, I think it's just where they're discovered, but
crazy.
Chinese dinosaur was 70 feet long. Okay, I'm going to have to let Wemi interject. What?
That's crazy.
What?
Shout out to the Avengers.
Yeah.
It was number 1.
That actually makes sense.
Yeah.
It's always summer blockbusters. Yeah.
Yeah, and Jurassic World's number 2.
Yeah.
And then Avengers number 3, Age of Ultron.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Iron
Man number 4.
Can I carry on?
Shout out to my Avengers. Sorry, go on.
Anyway, dinosaurs lived on the South Pole. They lived on Antarctica. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, they lived on every continent in the world. Would you? I don't... come on. Apparently there was no ice on the poles, though, at that time. There you go.
Hence the movie Ice Age. Came in...
Sure, that's... Well, the Ice Age didn't kill the dinosaurs.
No?
No, it was...
I guess it was.
They think it was an asteroid that hit in the Yucatan Sea.
Era? Oh.
No. It's a place in Mexico.
Oh, okay.
It's like basically the Gulf of Mexico. I think it's just in there somewhere, and it hit and it went. It was a meteor that's assumed. This is one theory. A meteor, an asteroid that was 6 miles wide. Yeah.
Interesting. That's big.
Hence why it killed everything on Earth.
Huh.
Yeah, and so it actually didn't kill everything on Earth. It killed just everything bigger. No, where is it? Maybe that was another one. But it was everything bigger than basically a dog. But things that survived were things like scorpions, crocodiles.
How come?
Animals in the sea, all sea animals. I don't know. They were just able to. Whether it was just like they could not be impacted by the, I don't know. Because
maybe they didn't breathe enough air for it to...
Yeah, it might require less air. So here's one I think...
it killed humans?
Humans didn't exist.
Oh.
Humans never existed at the same time as dinosaurs. So, okay, so dinosaurs were around...
I'm sort of ignorant, guys, but
dinosaurs were around from 225 million years ago to 65 million years ago.
Okay.
Okay? Humans were 2 million years ago. Have been around for 2 million years. So there's a bit of a gap here.
Okay.
But apparently dinosaurs weren't stupid. The smartest dinosaur was smarter than any mammal in dinosaur time.
How do they know that?
T-Rex, I think it's based on the size of the brain. T-Rex's brain was bigger than ours.
Cool.
Whereas a lot of animals today, like even like large animals, their brains aren't as big as ours.
No?
Yeah. Like elephants. I don't want to say elephants for sure, but they might not have as big a brain as ours. And
So
they're
just
gigantic.
big for nothing?
Yeah. Yeah. Just lugging that trunk around.
That's embarrassing.
I guess. Dinosaurs could swim and probably climb trees, which, okay, that's cool, but they couldn't fly. However, there were Chinese dinosaurs that had feathers on all 4 limbs and that have been recently found, no bigger than squirrels. Isn't that weird? A reptile with feathers?
More importantly, there were dinosaurs that were no bigger than a squirrel. It's like how small were they?
I told you that one already. They were no
I
bigger
thought you
than
said
a
it was
robin.
A robin, and that's like that.
Yeah.
So, but were they babies or were they species?
No, those were, yeah. There's 930 species of dinosaurs.
Cool.
Or I don't know if species is the right word, but it is the number of kinds of dinosaurs.
Cool.
Yeah. So, 8 inches. You know how big 8 inches is? Hold that up. Yeah, close enough. Yeah. That's a T-Rex's tooth. Yeah. 500 pounds.
It'll go right through your head.
Oh, yeah. You know how much 500 pounds is?
No. That is 5 of me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not 100 pounds.
4.
Yeah.
4 of you. Not to throw you on blast or anything.
That's alright.
But 4 of you, and a T-Rex could just swallow you. So, in one gulp. 500 pounds. Crazy! I feel like there should be an applause.
Dave really loved dinosaurs as a kid, I could tell.
No, I didn't. I was terrified of them.
Didn't mean
When
you didn't
when
love their knowledge.
When the first Jurassic Park came out, I got
told
scared.
Me about this.
But then I remember watching Canada AM because that's what we woke up to, and it was the news, and they had just a story on finding a dinosaur fossil. And in Alberta, and I thought it was actually finding a dinosaur, and then I got freaked out because I was like, "Oh my God, there's dinosaurs roaming around!" Because Jurassic Park, it didn't help. What?
I see. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I just want to apologize to you guys that I'm bumming it today. Got my t-shirt on and all that, but I was doing my papers. I've been bumming it all day, so I'm just apologizing for that. I'm not all dolled up as usual.
I'm normal. 21 days is the average current time between dinosaur discoveries.
21 days.
Yeah, it's the fastest time ever. So every 21 days they're finding a new dinosaur fossil or something. Isn't that crazy?
That is. Where are they finding them?
All over the world. Number 1 is in the States, but close number 2 is China.
Is it just...
Careful.
Is it just what's it called again? A conspiracy theory?
No.
It's all in the States.
But it wasn't all in the States. Most of them aren't even found by professionals. Most of them are found by amateurs.
So how do they know they're dinosaur fossils?
Because then the professionals come in and evaluate them, but they're found by amateurs.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
How do you know they're fossil? Like, how do you know they're like a dinosaur? Like, I know you know they're a dinosaur, but how do you know it's a fossil that's worth investigating?
You'd probably call in and they'd go investigate. Maybe you'd take a picture. We live in this magical world where you can, transmit images.
But what do you say? I found this thing?
Yeah, here it is. Or I found a fossil. People who are stumbling upon it aren't you, no offense. And they're like, this is a fossil.
Okay.
Of some
I'm
kind.
just checking. If I stumbled upon it, I'd be like, oh.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't be like, you wouldn't even stop to think it was anything.
No, that's what I mean. I'd probably just destroy it and keep going.
Why would you wouldn't destroy it? Because it wouldn't even cross your mind as being anything to do anything.
If I were digging or something,
you wouldn't be digging.
It,
this is the point.
But if I were digging and I found it, I'd just keep on digging. So then I'd destroy it.
Then, why were you digging?
I don't know. I'm trying to bury a tree. I'm trying to don't grow a
Did
tree.
you kill the
Plant-
tree?
I'm tired, okay? My brain's been working all weekend. Let me have a rest.
You had a tree whacked and now you gotta go bury it?
Yes,
Like,
I'm planting
man.
a tree.
Like, a tree, it's just a seed. Unless you mean
No,
a
it's like a
seedling.
live tree.
A seedling?
Sure. Like a big one that's getting moved.
Anyway, you're not finding a dinosaur.
Why not?
Because of
No,
this.
seriously. Why not?
You just aren't.
Why?
Because you're never going to dig anywhere that they would possibly be.
Why wouldn't I?
Because I know who you are.
Why couldn't they have been here?
They could have been, but this area, everywhere that you will ever be for most of your life, has been dug up 1,000 times over because of all the construction and all. Like, do you think the dirt that's out in our lawn, that isn't the original dirt?
I know that.
I don't know if you do, to be honest. Like, well, what do you mean? Like, you're wondering where you're going to find it.
I could be, like, digging a well.
You couldn't be because you wouldn't.
What if I was?
What? Because
What if? Okay? What if, David? What if?
and I'll play the what if game. That's fine.
Okay.
What if you were digging a well?
Yes.
Then you would get tired and call somebody to help. Like,
I hate you. I'm just gonna drink. Go on with your damn dinosaur story.
or, what if you were digging a well? You'd dig away, you'd find water, you'd set the pump in, you'd be good to go.
I wouldn't find a fossil.
No! My God, woman! That is 99.999999999% you wouldn't find a fossil.
Well, that's too bad.
Okay.
Then my fascination with dinosaurs continues to be 0. Go on.
My fascination with you seems to be depleting tonight. Anyway, they've found up to 24 eggs in one dinosaur nest.
Again.
How? You gonna ask how?
Yes.
Fossils. Because
So a nest just stays as a fossil?
the remnants of it, absolutely. Like it all. That's what fossils are.
Why doesn't that deteriorate into like
Because that's
dust and sand?
because it got like wrapped in rock. Like it's fossilized.
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the whole point of a fossil is that they don't really deteriorate. Yeah.
But I was just thinking nest would.
Right, the nest, if it was just out sitting on the table, it would. But it's been surrounded. But I don't understand. It's been surrounded by like molten rock,
Yes.
and then that hardened, and it's not going to deteriorate.
But why didn't the nest like? Why didn't it get crushed? Like I'm thinking like a bird's nest, just little pieces of twig. Like how does that survive?
And
The rock, like just.
Sure, and maybe nests weren't birds' nests out of twigs, especially when you think it's holding 24 eggs. It's not going to be made out of little twigs, potentially.
So,
And also, potentially, maybe it's not actually the nest that's fossilized, maybe it's the eggs. Right?
just
Like,
they all
because the
grouped
shells.
together and stuff.
Well, they would have been grouped together, yeah, if they were in a nest,
Cool.
and then they would have, maybe their shell would have been able
that
to
I can
preserve
believe more because they have really hard shells. Like I believe that.
that. Okay, well, there you go.
Okay.
Okay. The Argentinosaurus is the heaviest of all animals. How many and that was a dinosaur, obviously.
Obviously.
How many elephants do you think it weighed?
72.
100.
100.
Good guess, though.
Thanks.
120 tons.
Jeez.
This dinosaur weighed, the heaviest of all animals ever.
How did that like stand and not just crush as soon as it took a step? Everything should just like fall.
Well,
Like I would think like I don't know if there were no people, so sure, but like let's say a bird had a nest in a tree, and if this dinosaur came walking like
it probably
55
rumbled.
feet away, I'm sure it took a step and the bird's nest would just fall and.
Sure, and it probably rumbled things. Now, trees at that time could have been quite different than what they are today, for one. And also birds at that time, quite different from what they are today.
True.
But yeah, no, absolutely would it, like 120 pounds of walking probably rumbled the ground, because like even the big earth-moving trucks, when they like are driving, and that's rolling on wheels.
What's an earth moving truck?
I just can't tonight. Let's move on. It's just
well, you can't say that.
It's a big truck that, well, like a like a big dump truck.
Okay.
Or like a bulldozer or an earth mover. Like that's what they're called, but like a
they're not moving the earth. What are they moving?
They absolutely are. Like a bulldozer, like is pushing the earth. Like it's not moving the whole earth.
Then why call it an earth
because it's moving
pieces. Gosh, that's silly. Go on. Ugh. God. What is wrong with her?
Man, I'll wrap it up here. Okay, so 33 feet is the longest neck of any animal. And I just want to say this dinosaur's name. A Mamenchisaurus. A Mamenchisaurus.
Okay.
Yeah, 33 feet long. And the whole thing was 68 feet long.
The neck.
His neck was 33 feet long. His neck was 6
Is that longer than our room?
Yes.
Than our living room?
Yes. It's 2 of these.
That's
almost,
impressive.
yeah. Yeah, that's a long neck.
That's a long neck. And we say giraffes have long necks. It
yeah.
would just...
That's why dinosaurs are kind of cool.
Cool.
Yeah. Anyway, and so 220 million years ago was the age of the oldest dinosaur that's been found, and it was a dog-sized meat eater called the Eoraptor, and it was found in, guess a country.
Something with an E?
Nope. Argentina.
Cool.
I don't know why you would have guessed that. I just wanted you to guess a country.
I thought there was a clue
You're
in the
really
name.
not playing today.
I thought there was a clue in the name.
Anyway, that is just a bunch of random facts about dinosaurs. I apologize for Wemi's participation tonight. My
You
goodness.
don't have to apologize for me. I already gave my disclaimer ahead of time. That I'm tired, I just did my paper stuff, and I'm not a big fan of dinosaurs. I already said all that.
Ay. I was trying to have them think their screen froze.
Oh.
Just staring at them.
I see. Ready?
Huh? Can't tell them. Anyway, guys.
But if you had just done it, they wouldn't have seen it coming.
I think we're both a little tired, so I think we should just wrap this up.
We're not going to do our personal one?
I think we should probably...
Let's try to do a personal
We're going to do one, because this is just a big old mess.
Okay. Speak for yourself, mister. There it is. I'm coming.
Not prepared at all.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Come on. Number 17.
17. If you could learn to do anything, what would it be?
Read people's minds.
I see. Getting all crazy up there.
Why? It's not that crazy.
Guys.
Nah.
I'd learn to sing.
See, this is why I'd want to read people's minds. Why the heck did you say that?
Because I can't sing, and I love to sing, and I wish I could sing in the public.
In the public? Oh, okay.
In the public world.
It's a bar downtown. It's called The Public. She doesn't care about anywhere else. Just gotta sing at the public. Okay. Clearly she's tired.
In the public eye. I wish I could sing in public with people and not be ashamed and not be embarrassed. And I'd be literally just anywhere, like, here, sing a song. Boom, I'd just drop a tune. I would love to do that. Why are you laughing at me?
We're gonna go night-night.
Why are you laughing at me?
I'm just saying we're gonna go
Why are you laughing at me, David?
Goodbye. Say goodbye, Wemi.
Why are you laughing at me?
Goodbye. We'll see you next week.
Bye, guys. Why are you laughing at me?